a United Nations independent expert on the enjoyment of all human rights of older persons, Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, Geneva, Dr. Claudia Mahler, had a debriefing meeting with high-level government officials on preliminary findings of her visit to Nigeria and recommendations. During her mission in Nigeria, she held cluster meetings with relevant MDS with the full participation of the National Senior Citizens Center (NSCC), being the focal agency on aging and older persons. Dr. Mahler observed there are challenges and rise in security, even though Nigeria has the strong economy in Africa.
There are there are many obstacles here, and I also would say that there are current challenges, also rising insecurity and increasing poverty, even though Nigeria has the strongest economy in Africa. I would like to raise a couple of highlights. From my perspective, from the international commitments, Nigeria already supported on the international level that they are in favor of a convention on the human rights of older persons. This would be a new convention which has a specific focus on the human rights of older persons. And they also assured me that they right now have ratified the African Charter, the protocol to the African Charter on Human Rights and People's Rights on the rights of older persons. And they will ratify it very soon, which also gives a regional human rights framework to Nigeria. I also saw a strong commitment on the national level in regard of legal and policy framework. For example, there is a new law, a new framework which protects older persons, the National Senior Citizen Center Act. I think it is the first law in African states which really focus on older persons and their human rights. And in Nigeria, it established a new center which will mainstream right now older persons into all the different areas of policies. They are working together with all the ministries, for example, on social security, on healthcare issues, on care. They try to improve the situation for social protection with pensioners. They try to improve the situation for healthcare. And they also try to get this kind of model, which is a very good model, into the state level. So what I heard also today, once again, is that a couple of states already domesticate the law and will implement senior citizen center on the national level, which will further the mainstreaming of human rights for older persons.
Dr. Omokaro, the Director General of NSCC, noted that the briefing is key towards boosting Nigeria's Global Age Watch Index going forward among other positive expectations for Nigeria.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as we know, is the window through which all this was facilitated. If they had shut it down, there is nothing we would have done. So I thank the Minister of Foreign Affairs for indeed knowing that Nigeria has something to show, Nigeria has something to learn, and then Nigeria is part of the global community. And then Nigeria also seeks best practices and international standards.
When it comes to policy framework, Nigeria is on top of it. Because without the policy, the legal, the institutional framework, and a dedicated agency, you have not even begun to articulate the challenges. And now, apart from that, now in the area of engagement mechanisms, because you cannot talk about the rights of older persons without talking about their social inclusion and their active participation in what is going on in their concerns. So now we have seen through the efforts of the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, in fact, I should give first credit to this present administration, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, who gave us all this framework, and the minister as well, Hajja Sadiya Omar. Now, talking about now the engagement strategies that NSCC has put in place, her mission is now showcasing the fact that NSCC has been able to form cluster relationships because aging is intersectional, it's intersectoral. So all her meetings have been clustered according to thematic areas.
From Abuja, I am Luca Moses, reporting for News. Africa.